Hey guys, so I'm back with another video, this time for Megaman X Dive. This game just came out yesterday, and I've actually played it all yesterday, but I finally sat down to make this video about global launch. It's had a bit of a rough patch starting, but we'll get into that afterward. So once you get into the game, it's the standard stuff here. You have story mode, which is dive, arena, capsule, which is the summons, missions, which is all of your daily missions and achievements, equipment, character, lab. So let's just look at the gameplay first. So let's just go into a stage. Alright, so the gameplay is just like Megaman. Anyone familiar with Megaman will know exactly what the gameplay is. You have your standard, you can shoot and aim. You have your multiple jumps that you can do. You could dash off walls. You're able to dash. And in the air, you could do your standard dash and jump. It does do some auto shooting as well, which, has pros and cons. I've found that it kind of makes turning around rigid sometimes. The dashing is a little bit odd too. Feels a little stiff, but overall, the gameplay is pretty smooth, and it plays just like Mega Man. And the stages are broken up, not as intensive as Mega Man is at all. It's not that, like, you're doing an entire stage and then fighting a boss. The stages are kind of broken up into the multiple stages of the chapter. You can also switch to other weapons in this. So you have a main weapon and a sub weapon. So you could switch to a sub weapon. You can do your standard charge attack. There's chips. That's a big, the mace looking thing that's coming out of my attacks sometimes. That's a chip that you equip to your character. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. There's different equipments. There's chipsets. There's armor to put on the unit. You have the main weapon and sub weapons. And you get to pick your character that you're going to use. So it does have a lot going on, and it's kind of more involved than I thought it would be. The stages are just like that. The bosses are the same. It's quite similar to just the way Mega Man is. As you can see on the screen, like, you could pick your character, you could pick your two weapons, your main and sub. You just click on it, and then you can also upgrade it right here. And then you could just pick whatever your weapon that you want to use is. There, same for characters. You could switch your character here. And then just go into the stage. We'll do a boss stage just so you can see what it's like. I'm also playing with a controller on an emulator. So for me, it feels very natural. I just program the buttons to be exactly how I've always played Mega Man. I should have switched, actually. Should have switched to my sub weapon, but that's okay. It's not that easy. You have to actually... It's because I'm powered up that was that quick. And this machine gun is ridiculous. But... yeah, that was a little too quick. I wasn't expecting that. Maybe I should do something that's a little more, involved, perhaps. So let's do a harder stage, because that boss, I beat it way too easily. It's because I'm powered up, because I have to go through hard mode to be able to get through the next part of the story, so... I had to power up quite a bit. So yeah, you see they have the boss stage just like in the actual game when you go through these little barriers. I don't know why this is working like that right now. I think I know what the problem is, actually. Yeah. Yeah, like... obviously... you know, you have to think about what you're doing because of this kind of stuff. Still getting used to the controls, you know? But yeah, obviously, you actually have to put effort into doing this. You can't just shoot and kill it like I did. The only reason why I was able to do that is because I was so powered up. Like, I did terribly right now, but that's alright. I just want to show you the way the boss battles are supposed to actually go. You're actually supposed to put effort into it, not just standing there shooting. So I just wanted to show you what the stages were like. The gameplay is just like, you know, the way Megaman is, which is really awesome. You know, Megaman X, really, because they have the dashing and stuff, and the regular Megaman did not have the dash. But it's actually really fun, actually. I didn't think I would like it, but I actually do. So then they have the characters as well, and honestly, there's just such a massive list of characters. There's so many. And they're from all games, like the original, Mega Man X, Mega Man Zero, Mega Man Battle Network, Mega Man Legends. Like, it's from all of the series, which is really awesome. You know, you have all of your standard characters. You have Iris from X, which is just awesome. Always loved her. Proto Man. You have Proto Man from the original with his standard whistle. You have Leviathan from the Mega Man Zero series. I always loved her. Just really awesome character. They have, you know, the Proto Man version from Mega Man Battle Network. They have units like this as well. They have Sigma. They have Base. Tron from Mega Man Legends. She also has her own game, The Misadventures of Tron Bonne. And she has her little... oh my god. And they have her little robot friends too as a playable character. So they have a lot of stuff in here that if you're a Mega Man fan like I am, and I've played every single one like I have. I've even played Mega Man Soccer. Yeah, that was a thing. So I've played every single Mega Man. I love the series. It's just a fun gameplay style. And there's a lot of characters that are really interesting, actually. So they have a lot of great units here, for sure. And the chipsets are also pretty nostalgic too. You have Chill Penguin, Overdrive Ostrich. These are all like bosses from the X series. Sing Chameleon. It's just so crazy. Storm Eagle. These are all from, like, Drill Man's from the original. They have a lot from the X series. They have a lot from the X series, but they do have stuff like this that are from the original, so they're going to be putting in stuff here for sure. So that stuff is really nostalgic. You know, there's also a lot with the weapons, and you have armor for your units that you have to make. You have a lab where you can get items here. You know, then they have this research thing where you have your 2 slots open. Well, I have 2 slots open because I use Zenny to get a 2nd slot. But you put pieces, these items together in order to create whatever item you're trying to do. So I did the memory for X, and I did the sword so that I could use it with Zero. Trying to get pieces for that so you can upgrade it. This basically allows you to upgrade the star level of the unit or items. So, you know, you can upgrade your items, you can level them up, you can upgrade them based on what stats you want. You can rank it up, which is increasing the star level. This is where having the chips, as you can see right here, the extra pieces, allows you to up the star grade of the item. And then there's this, which gives it more stats on the item to power you up. And then there's the chip, which is the chips that I showed you before of the enemies. These have the special abilities that shoot off. Like when I was doing the battle, when you saw that big mace come out, it's because of the chip. So these give extra abilities. So yeah, there's actually a lot to this game, a lot in creating your character, picking which character you want, upgrading the equipment. Obviously, to get other characters and equipment, you have to summon. Let's do a free summon. It's a lot of equipment in this, and the percentage to get a character is lower. That's a character, I think. Yeah. So yeah, the rates are, you know, it's 1% to get a character. It's sort of on the low end of things, truthfully. 1% is kind of low. A lot of games do 2 or 3%, so that's pretty low for a character, but it's 2% for the overall S. There aren't that many characters in the pool, as you can see. Like, there's quite a few A's, but not S. I don't think it's best to summon now, just because I would just do your daily and see, and save for banners. I think there's limited characters, and they're only available for a limited time, and I'm not certain that they get put in the character pool, so if there's certain characters you want in this game, you'll probably want to save to get those. Alright, so I played the game a lot more, and I farmed out some currency so we can at least do a 10 pull. I think this is really stupid to do, just because they are giving you one free every day. So you should really just do those free pulls, see what you get, and then maybe at the tail end of this you could try to summon, or just wait for the next banner. I don't really think this is worth it when you have the 2 S tickets that you're getting, but I'm kind of curious to see what this is like. So let's just do a 10 pull. I'm kind of curious to see what it's like. Oh, it does like each individual one? Alright. Alright, a weapon. Another weapon. Alright, this one's purple. Okay. Alright, nothing much at all yet. So that's a character. And another weapon. Alright. Another weapon. Alright, well that was pretty boring. I mean, I got duplicates. And that also leads me to this, which I kind of glanced over before. There is all of this stuff here to get, you know, items, your typical dailies, you know, and it gives you currency to summon with. So on day 2, I got a ticket to summon an S with. As you can see right here, you get one on day 7 as well. So you can pick up 2 of those S units. So for those tickets, all you have to do is go to equipment, repository, and then consumables, and your tickets will be here. You can't use them yet for some reason. I'm not sure about that. We'll have to wait and see, but it's good to log in and just pick up those tickets. So, the things I really like about this game are the gameplay. I like the music. I like the nostalgic feel of it. All of the characters they're going to put in this game. The fact that the Chips are bosses in the series. Now, what I don't really like about the game is the fact that there is no re-rolling in the game, which it has pros and cons. Re-rolling is annoying and makes people get detached from the game and hate the game just from the onset, so re-rolling is not always necessarily good. But to log in after pre-registering and having a global launch and you getting nothing, there was nothing in the mailbox. These are just from dailies. You didn't get anything special to summon with or anything, which is one of the huge things people were complaining about. The comment section was flooded in game with, you know, where are the summons? Why don't we get any summons? People review bombed the game because first they had maintenance in the morning for a couple of hours, and then when they logged in, there was nothing to summon with. So people were very upset by the fact that there was nothing to summon with, especially since in the Asian versions of the game, they got 30 summons. They got at least 10 summons initially. And they had gotten like 30 summons to summon with, and we got nothing. There are the 2 S tickets, so, you know, maybe that balances out. I don't know. But it's kind of bad when you launch a game, especially after you did a maintenance, and you didn't reward your players at all. You didn't reward them for pre-registering for the game, and you didn't reward them for the maintenance you did. I don't know, that looks pretty bad. Which is why the game has been review bombed. Because people were very upset about that and the changes from the Asian versions of the game to global. So you cannot re-roll in this. Even if you look up re-rolling for this, you will come up with a guide for the Asian version of the game where you can re-roll. There is no guest accounts. When you log into the game, you have to link your account immediately to be able to enter the game. So you have to create other emails or something like that to be able to re-roll, which is cumbersome, and I don't know, I don't think it's necessarily worth it because they have those S tickets. I think it's kind of a waste of time, but I guess that's all on you if you want to do it or not. But overall, I really like the game. I think it's fun. I think it's worth playing through it in terms of just playing the story, in the very least, and playing through the stages and leveling up your characters, in the very least. I definitely think it's worth a try, and if you're a Megaman fan, definitely, it has a nostalgic feel, and honestly, I would love to get so many of these characters in here, because they were just awesome. So, yeah, that's it for this one, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.